I'm making pumpkin pie oatmeal for breakfast, honey. And this is what you're gonna need. Half a cup of some sort of pumpkin flavored ready-made protein shake. I'm using the Premier Protein Pumpkin Spice Limited Edition protein shake. Got a big box of these from Costco. It tastes amazing and really good in oatmeal. A quarter cup of egg whites. We love the Costco ones. A third cup of water, and you will not taste the egg whites in the oatmeal. It literally just adds creaminess and adds more protein without a ton of calories. A tablespoon of low-calorie sweetener. We use the Great Value one. We're gonna need a couple pinches of pumpkin pie spice. A teaspoon of white chocolate chips. I always do a heaper. These are the Hershey's Chip-Its white cream chips. A teaspoon of caramel syrup. This one is my favorite, the Smucker's 97% less sugar caramel syrup. Half a cup of Quick Oats, and we like the Great Value ones. Then we need 15 grams of protein powder, and I'm using this one. This is HTLT Steps Casein and Whey Maple Cookie protein powder. The flavor is so great in this. It's really versatile and it pairs amazing with oatmeal. And when you put it with this, it's a baller fall combo. I've had this oatmeal a few days in a row. It's really good. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below. And protein is great for weight loss because it lowers your hunger hormone ghrelin and it helps you feel fuller longer. Why is that great? Because it's really normal to be hungry when you're eating in a calorie deficit. So lots of protein helps. Then we also need a third cup of plain fat-free Greek yogurt, and this one is from Costco. So the first thing I'm gonna do is mix together my dry ingredients in a large microwave safe bowl. So I already have my oats in here. I'm gonna put the sweetener and then some pumpkin pie spice, just, you know, to taste whatever you prefer. I like a few pinches. So now I'm just gonna stir this until it's combined. And why I'm using a large bowl is because when you cook oatmeal in the microwave, it tends to overflow. So using a bigger bowl usually helps stop that. Now I'm gonna add all the wet ingredients: water, egg whites, and the pièce de résistance, the protein shake. Then I'm just gonna stir this until it's really well combined. Every year when the fall foods start coming out, I really start to crave them. But a lot of them are pretty loaded with calories, so I thought I would put together a full day of eating only low-calorie fall-themed foods to show you how I enjoy the fall season while staying in a calorie deficit to lose fat. And eating low-calorie versions of all my favorite foods really helped me look forward to what I was eating so that I could stay on track and lose 130 pounds. And I've kept it off for 10 years, honey. So stay tuned because you're gonna love it. I'm gonna put this in the microwave for 1 minute. Then I'm going to stop it, stir, and do another minute for a total of 2 minutes. And then we'll top this cutie.
I wore these orange shorts because we're doing a fall theme day.
Oh, that's so genius.
Hey, you're looking fit and cute.
Hey, this Annalena losing body fat and I'm doing it, eating pumpkin stuff. It's pretty cool.
Now, the reason why we're going to stop it halfway through and stir it is because of the egg whites.
Yes. So egg whites, when you cook them in the oatmeal, can clump. So what I do is I just stop it after 1 minute and I give it a stir to break up any clumpage that might have happened. Also, this helps with overflow in the microwave because oatmeal can overflow quite a lot and make a big mess. So by stopping and stirring halfway, you can also prevent that.
And also if you're doing more, like I eat a bigger breakfast, so I often have a lot more oatmeal in there.
Yes, and his really overflows. We learned that.
Not that we know from experience or anything. You want to get in on the action too, I see.
Yes, so I put on my Snoopy socks. These are the greatest socks. Look, it's a pumpkin and it got pumpkin pie on it and Snoopy's got a donut and apple cider. Yeah, it's for fall day, look. Okay, so this is done. This is what it looks like. It's always a little liquidy in the middle, but once I give it a stir and let it sit for a minute, it all soaks in. So I'm just gonna stir this up, and then I'm gonna wipe the sides down, and I'm gonna let it cool while we make our protein topping.
And wiping the sides down is for YouTube stuff.
Yeah,
well, you don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that. Okay, so I'll wipe this down.
For thumbnail action.
Yeah, you gotta have cute thumbnail action, you see. I have the Greek yogurt in this bowl here. I'm gonna add my protein powder, and I'm gonna stir this until it's really well combined. The Casein Whey blends amazing into Greek yogurt or anything you're baking, and it's a very smooth texture. There's no grittiness or anything like other protein powders. And why I love making protein topping for my oatmeal is because it adds another layer of flavor and way more protein, and so it makes your meal even tastier and more filling.
And that protein powder is so good that honestly, when you mix it with yogurt, it tastes like a whipped topping or an ice cream topping on top of your oatmeal, even more desserty.
You would never even know this is plain Greek yogurt. You would be shocked. So I always make sure that I get any protein powder that might have got stuck on the spoon or any plain yogurt. Now this looks great. First I'm gonna sprinkle the chocolate chips, and then we'll put the protein topping on.
Oh, that's a good idea. They might get melty.
Oh, they will. When you stir them in, they really melt up and they get really nice. You can use chocolate chips if you like for this. I just think that white adds a really nice je ne sais quoi, an extra flavor. So now we're gonna pop the protein topping right in the middle, like that. Get some of that caramel syrup, and we're gonna do 1 teaspoon over top.
Whoa, beautiful.
There we go. And then we're gonna do a sprinkle of pumpkin pie spice. Just a little bit. That looks nice. And that is your breakfast. Wow.
Whoa.
Yes. And you got pumpkin pie with your pumpkin pie.
You know how you usually say it's baller?
Yeah.
Well, this one's faller.
You stole it. I was gonna do that joke later.
Well, we'll edit it out and then it'll look like really cool.
Except I wasn't gonna say exactly. I was gonna say, you know how things are usually ballin'? Well, this is falling.
Mine is better.
No, mine was better. Okay, so this makes 1 large serving. Before I get into the calories, if you want to know more of exactly what I ate and did to lose my weight, keep it off, and get in the best shape of my life.
Whoa, look at those shoulders.
Oh, coming along, bud. I have 4 weight loss ebooks. You can buy them all separate and use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off. Or you can buy all 4 in my everything bundle for an even cheaper price, and then use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off the already cheaper price for a double savings, honey. Links down below if you want to check it out. So, calories for this, 381 calories and 40 grams of protein.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, and this is gonna be a great filling meal, which is perfect because I'm gonna be doing 50 minutes of cardio. After this, Kyle and I are gonna go for a walk for our cardio today. See how the chips get all melty?
Lovely.
Oh, you're so cute. Shake it up, buddy.
Shake it.
Oh, look at this. This is the best light Italian dressing you will ever have. It's the Olive Garden Light Italian.
We had to go to multiple stores to find it, but it was worth it for that.
Walmart has decided not to carry it anymore. They only carry the regular version, but it is so good. It's worth it. And extra why it's worth it, the calories. You won't even believe it. 2 tablespoons for 30 calories. That's unheard of that you get that much dressing for like that many calories.
And it tastes like full fat dressing. It doesn't taste like a diet dressing.
Yeah, so I'm putting 2 tablespoons on our salad, and this is a 1.5 cups of bagged garden salad, and I'll show you the one we're using. We don't like doing work, so we always buy bag salad because you don't have to chop anything, and that's perfect for us. This is the Your Fresh Market green blend from Walmart. You get a ton in the bag and it's usually pretty fresh and tasty. So I'm just gonna toss this up. And then we're also having some canned soup. We're having 2 cups of the Campbell's Italian wedding soup. And what I love about fall is soup. Like whenever I think of fall, I always start craving soup. And Italian wedding soup is literally my favorite one. But when you make it homemade, it takes hours to make. And it's usually a lot of calories, especially if you make it the Italian way like Monona did. It's a lot of calories. So instead, you're not even gonna believe this, okay? 110 calories per cup and 7 grams of protein, which is amazing for a cup of soup.
Just like the dressing, this tastes like homemade soup.
It is amazing soup, and look at how much you get for 2 cups. And because it's so low calorie, we can have 2 cups. So this is the genius. I don't have to do any work with this can. I just dump it in the pan and heat it up. Plus, I get to eat something that I love, and I save calories doing it. That's the plan, buddy. So for this entire meal, and now you're even gonna be more shocked, for all of this food, it's only 265 calories.
Whoa.
And 15 grams of protein. So that much food, lovely soup, good soup, for under 300 calories. That's how we do it in this house. Let's have some salad because the soup's too hot.
And that's with good dressing on the salad.
Yeah. Worth going to 5 stores for.
The bee's knees, as they say.
We only went to 2, but who cares?
Oh, and you know what else Walmart did?
Oh, what did it do?
They advertised that grapes were on sale.
Oh!
And they didn't even have 1 grape in the whole store.
They put it in the flyer. So I put it on our grocery list. No grapes. So we went to Zayre's and got cantaloupe. Okay, maybe this should be cool enough to take a bite.
You have to do the Lydia.
Yeah. You do it better. Is that good?
That's pretty good.
They're pretty good, pretty
Lydia's Kitchen.
good. Lydia's Kitchen. We're making a chicken sausage, apple and veggie sheet pan dinner for dinner. This is what you're gonna need. 2 tablespoons of light margarine that has been melted, and Bacel's our favorite because it tastes really buttery. 2 cups of baby carrots, because you don't have to peel it and you don't have to chop it. 1 medium apple that has been chopped and we're leaving the skin on. This is a pink lady. We need 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. This is just great value. We need 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 680 grams of mini yellow potatoes that have been quartered, and these are from Walmart, the Your Fresh Market. And 4 sausages that are 93 grams each that have been sliced, and these are chicken sausages. They're actually the chicken feta and spinach sausage, the Connie's Kitchen from Costco. You get a ton of them, and the calories are really good. It's 160 calories and 16 grams of protein per sausage, so that's really great. And we've just sliced them all up. We have our oven preheated to 400 degrees, and I've got a baking sheet that I've lined with foil and sprayed with cooking spray for easy cleanup. So now we're just gonna toss her all in here, buddy. So just dump everything in. And this is literally like a dump and go everything in one pan dinner. I probably could have used a bigger bowl, but I don't roll that way. And then we're gonna
It adds excitement and drama.
Yeah. Am I gonna spill everything? Okay, so everything's in there now, and I'm just going to stir everything up until it's all coated with seasoning and margarine. I'm gonna use the spoon to get me started, and then I usually like to toss things with my hands. I just like getting in there. This is looking really good. When I think of fall, I always think of hearty vegetables like carrots and potatoes, and then apples are the perfect addition. It's a perfect fall fruit, and I think that it's gonna pair really well with the carrots and potatoes and have a really nice flavor. It's gonna give a great flavor to the sausage and everything. So this will be cool. I've been seeing these kinds of recipes on Pinterest because I love Pinterest. And I thought, hey, I want to try making my own version and see how it does. And I think this is going to make a really great fall dinner. And this is going to make 4 servings. So we're going to divide it into 4. We're going to eat each 1 serving tonight, and then we're going to have the other servings for dinner tomorrow. So let's get our baking sheet, and I'm just gonna put it all on here and spread it into an even layer. I'm gonna roast this in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes, and I'm gonna flip all the veggies and sausage halfway through, and then we'll divide it out. Okay, we've got 12 sausages in the package, so what I'm gonna do is air fry the rest. And then use it during the week. We like low-calorie pizzas most nights, so I'm gonna slice these up after they're cooked and use them as pizza toppings throughout the week. I'm just giving them a little wipe. They're a little slimy. And then
these are fully cooked. We're just heating them, getting them a little crispy in the air fryer.
Yes, and then we're gonna cook them at 390 for 10 minutes. That way when we do air fry them on our pizzas during the week, they won't dry out. They'll stay nice and flavorful and moist and everything. So to prevent them from exploding in the air fryer, you just have to pierce some holes. So I'm just taking a knife and going around, piercing some holes in there just to make sure. All right, this took 45 minutes at 400. What I'm doing right now is I'm just mixing the veggies and the sausage and potatoes up a little bit, just so that when I portion it out, we get a good amount of everything. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I've got some plates here and 2 containers. So those are for tomorrow's dinner, and this will be for tonight. I'm just gonna start with 1 cup in, oopsie, you're supposed to go in that one. I'm just gonna start with 1 cup, and then I'll go from there. Okay, now I'm gonna go 1/4 cup for each. So let's see how that does. There. There.
It smells amazing.
And there's a little bit left, so I'm just basically gonna grab a little bit. This one could use some more carrots and sausage. This one could use a little more potatoes. And just kind of divide it. It all comes out in the wash. It's all about being consistent with your portions. So that looks pretty good for us.
Yep.
Our sausages have cooled off, so I'm just going to put the lids on them, and I'll put 1 in the fridge to work through this week, and then I'll freeze the other 2. And I divided the remaining sausages into 3. That way, if we decide to have a different meal, or we decide to have a different meal, they won't go bad. And because we portion it, sometimes it can take a while to go through a container. So I divide it into smaller ones. And this is tomorrow's dinner, so I'll let that cool off. And then this is tonight's, so this makes 4 servings. Calories for 1 serving is 426 and 21 grams of protein.
Wow.
Now that is a beautiful meal, all in one, everything's done.
Very hearty.
Really nice and hearty. Beautiful fall meal. Oh yeah. Cooked perfectly, seasoned perfectly. This is my jam. Let's try an apple, or 3. Oh wow, that's really good. You get like the tart of the apple, and then the Italian seasoning, and all the flavors of the other stuff. It's really good. This is a perfect fall dish. We are having a Crush Zero Sugar orange to go with the fall theme with our fall dinner, even though we drink this every night. I can't wait. We're making pumpkin pie pudding parfaits for dessert. I'm gonna make 2. I have got a fancy bowl for me, cup, and a bowl for Kyle. Now, this is what else we're gonna need. 6 Teddy Grahams that have been crushed and divided into 3 Teddy Grahams each. 1 serving for me, 1 serving for Kyle. These are just honey Teddy Grahams. You could use graham crackers if you want and just adjust the calories. We had these on hand, so I decided to use these. We need 2 cups of a ready-made pumpkin flavored protein shake. I'm using the pumpkin spice premier protein one like I did this morning. We're gonna need a box of fat-free pudding. You can use vanilla or white chocolate. I'm using white chocolate to give it a bit more of a cheesecakey tangy. And this is the white chocolate fat-free Jello pudding. In Canada, it doesn't say sugar-free on the front, but it is. You just have to look at the back and you'll see it's 0 sugar. We need 1/2 cup of Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal that has been crushed and divided into a 1/4 cup each. This is the massive box from Costco. We need some pumpkin pie spice and some light whipped topping. This one is just a no-name brand from a grocery store in Canada. This has been thawed, sitting on the counter for about 10 minutes. We're gonna need 6 tablespoons, 3 per serving. And then we're doing an experiment. We're gonna dye the pudding orange for fall theme, so we need some red and yellow food coloring. So we're gonna make the pudding first. Let's pour the protein shake into the bowl. And I have used protein shake and powder to make protein pudding for years. It's my go-to. It's a quick, easy dessert that's really filling. And then let's just dump the pudding mix in there. And now we're just gonna whisk it until everything is dissolved and it's really well combined. This is gonna take a little bit of elbow grease and a few minutes for it to thicken. I'm just gonna get this started and then I'm gonna add the food coloring. Okay, that looks good. So now what I'm gonna do is, I learned in grade school that red and yellow make orange. So let's see if this will work. Let's do that. We're gonna see what color this makes.
Hey,
hey I'm a scientist. So now we're just gonna whisk this until it thickens up. It'll probably take about 2 to 3 minutes.
okay, now it's getting pink.
No.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Should we add some more yellow? Yeah.
A little bit more yellow.
Little more yellow. All right, I'm not a great scientist, but we'll figure it out. Uh-oh, we might need to balance this.
We add a bit more red now. No, I think it's good.
It's pretty orangey. Pretty orangey. I think we're good. Yeah, actually, it looks pretty good.
Now we'll take out some yellow.
Okay, so it's thickened up quite a bit. That looks good enough for me to put into the parfaits. Now, I'm gonna put first the crushed cereal at the bottom of my parfait glass, and then I'll put the cereal in the bottom of Kyle's bowl. And now I'm just gonna divide the pudding up, and I like to start always with 1/2 cup, and then I'll go from there. So just pour that in over top of the cereal, and then I'll give Kyle a 1/2 cup. And yours is not gonna look as cute, but that's okay.
All right.
Okay, another 1/2 cup here. And then this will be the 1/2 cup for you. We just have to do the little squeegee.
Squeegee method.
Squeegee it. So what I like to do is I just go like this, because I know it's gonna be a 1/2.
Yeah.
I just take it off the cup, and then I'll take the rest out of the bowl, and that'll be perfectly even, 1 cup of pudding per person. And 1 cup of tasty protein pudding. Look how cute and fall we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so that looks nice. Now I'm gonna take the crushed Teddy Grahams and sprinkle that all around the top. Like that.
And the pudding will keep thickening too.
Yes, it will keep thickening. I like to pour it into the cups and stuff when it's still a little bit thin, because it's a lot easier to pour that way, but it will thicken as it sits. And now I like to thaw this out a little bit before I use it, because I find it's easier to scoop like that. And I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons per protein parfait.
Yeah, they both look great, but we might want to use this one for thumbnail action.
Okay, we'll take a look. I think you might be right. So we got 3 there, and then 1. Oopsie, there was a bit of a heaper there, so, oh, good, it didn't go in. Okay. Oops, there. And then, for the pièce de résistance, we're gonna do a little shimmy shake of the pumpkin pie spice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Just to make it cute, because that's how we do it here. All right, so this makes 2 servings. Per serving, it's 256 calories and 21 grams of protein.
Wow, that's great.
That's great. And look at this beautiful fall dessert. Get some of the cereal from the bottom. I love protein. That's literally pumpkin pie in a cup. Whoa! We nailed it! We nailed it, Bob! So I was putting these away and I realized it literally tells you on the back how to make orange.
It would have been helpful before.
It would have been. So apparently you use 2 red drops and 3 yellow. I think
we probably were close to that.
I think we used like double of each, but we were close. Close enough.
Careful. These bags are getting cheaper and cheaper.
I know, and you gotta be careful not to burn your fingers. Oh my gosh.
They barely even open anymore. They're so thin.
Yeah, the bag is a loser.
We still love the popcorn though.
Yes, we do. Okay, where did I put that little piece? All right. So we are making something super cool. I'm just gonna spray
I'm gonna
this.
step back a bit while you spray.
Yeah. So about 3 seconds. Then I'm gonna put my.
That was like half a second.
Oh, that's 3 seconds in my book. So we're making pumpkin pie popcorn. This is 80% less fat Orville Redenbacher popcorn.
There you go. That was 1 second.
And then we've got a teaspoon of low calories. Then we've got a tablespoon of low calorie sweetener mixed with a 1/8 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And then
An 1/8 teaspoon and
a tablespoon of that. And this is what the box looks like for the Orville Redenbacher. And then we're gonna be having a diet root beer mug with it. So we love pumpkin pie, and we're always looking for ways to make low-calorie versions of it in different types of foods. And Kyle came up with this one year, and we have this like every year during the fall season now. It's so good. It's like the sweet and salty mixed with a little bit of pumpkin pie. It's perfect for fall season.
And that's Nicole's. I got my own. Like, we're not sharing that.
Oh yeah, no, we eat the entire bag. So that's Kyle's, and this is mine. And as you guys seen, like, we eat the same meals most of the day. Kyle's breakfast is bigger, but everything else is the same. So this morning, he ate the same oatmeal as me, but we added for him 3/4 of a cup of egg whites, 2 medium eggs, and a slice of smoked Black Forest ham. And he also has a tablespoon of ketchup with that. So we eat very similar because it's easier, plus we like the same foods, and he just eats more breakfast, and then everything else is the same. And, oh, before I get into the calories for this, So we make low calorie versions of everything most of the time, but during the fall season, like we love pumpkin pie. So it's also important that we give ourselves the regular pumpkin pie. We usually do it a couple times during the fall season, or like if there's something new that comes out fall, we'll let ourselves have it. And we can do that every once in a while because most of the time we eat the low calorie version. That allows us to keep our weight off and lose body fat and get as fit as we can, which we're always trying to get fit, build muscle, especially as we age. That's really important to us. And then because we're so consistent with our diet, then every once in a while we allow ourselves to have the regular thing. And that's how we keep the weight off. So this entire bowl with the cooking spray and the sweetener and the pumpkin pie spice, it's 297 calories and 7 grams of protein. That is amazing. And my total calories for the day, 1,625 calories, 40 grams of fat, 211 grams of carbs, and 104 grams of protein. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this cute honey, and I'll catch you in the next vid, sweetheart. This is good, pumpkin boy.
Pumpkin boy? It's interesting you called your popcorn a pumpkin boy.
It's good pumpkin boy.
It's good, isn't it?
Really good. It's just so good.
It's hard to see on the camera, but the seasoning does stick pretty well with even a little bit of spray.
Can I hold it up closer? No, don't work.
Worse.
Sorry guys. Just trust us. See ya.
See ya.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.